Hey guys, we're back again. We've got the 300L. We're going to go over why people are buying these bikes and all the other content that you're getting out there and information through channels and YouTube and online. They're covering, a lot of faulties to the bikes and, all this and that you need to do to it right off the rip. And today we're going to be talking about the purpose of really buying these bikes. People are buying these bikes brand new. They're buying a budget bike, something that they can get as fast as possible on the street and ride it, and it be roadworthy and that is reliable, and that's for a good price. Sure, we can talk about the super soft suspension. Give you guys a little quick shot here. Watch the suspension dive in the rear, and when it comes off, it extends into the weight of the stand. Blah blah blah. For this bike, the biggest competitor is the Kawasaki 300, and the parts on that bike are way more expensive. The brakes on these bikes, let's just say the brake pads, are 3 times cheaper than the Kawasaki part. Not saying that you're getting, a cheaper or less reliable product here, but anything OEM is going to be expensive, and I do recommend going OEM unless there is solid evidence of them upgrading and making something reliable with as far as basic parts, as far as oil filters, your brake pads, stuff like that. The parts on this bike, again, are super cheap to replace. Let's just say if you had a problem with your electrical and you needed a new stator, which is basically, for you guys out there don't know, it's an alternator. It helps maintain the battery, and the stator I believe on this bike is about $180 to $200. That's an OEM product. Now Kawasaki's was like $400 and something dollars. I'm not saying you'll have to replace that anytime soon, but fibers and stuff in your clutches and stuff like that, chains, chains, really, you can go DID or whatever you want to go with a chain. You can change that up, obviously. The tires, you're getting what you're getting. You're getting a dual sport bike, guys. That means it's going to be capable of going on-road and off-road. It's not going to be perfect at either one of those, but I will say bumps, potholes, and a lot of these Humpty Humps out here at this course, you can sit down on this bike and cruise over it, no problem whatsoever. That's the benefit of having a good soft rear shock. Now here's the downfall. You're not going to be able to go out here and jump these jumps like you can on, a YZ125 or, even the CRF 250R. Those bikes are meant for that. This bike is not. So that's why people are buying these bikes. Is they're not buying a bike to, I want to go race or I want to go jump. Sure, people are doing that, but the main purpose of buying this bike is to be able to go out off-road, go down trails, fishing, go camping with your buddies, cruise to the store, cruise down the beach, whatever. But complaining about a bike that the MSRP on it's $52.49, for what you're getting is a phenomenal machine. These engines are probably capable of 100,000 miles. So for the MSRP, you're going to pay a lot more out the door. You're probably looking at like 7 out the door, depending on which model you're getting. But hope you guys like what I'm talking about. I hope you guys leave some comments down in there. Hit the subscribe button. We're going to get out and do some fishing before it gets dark and hit some of these hills. Deuces.